Ranking the greatest NBA player of all time is almost impossible. Different eras, different rules, different competition, and different teammates make every comparison subjective. But after weighing each player peak, longevity, individual accolades, and championship impact, here are my top 10 greatest NBA players of all time. Welcome to Pin the Baller. Before we begin, we need to establish the criteria first. This ranking is based on 4 categories: peak performance, career longevity, individual accolades, and championship impact. That also means this isn't simply a ranking based on championship or statistic alone. A player can have more rings than someone else and still rank lower. If I believe another player had higher peak, a longer prime, or a greater individual impact on the game. One more disclaimer before we begin. I decided not to include Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain because I do not think it's possible to fairly compare the NBA earliest era with modern game. I will reveal where I outrank them at the end of the video. Before we begin, there are some players who just missed out of my top 10. Firstly, we got Kevin Durant. Secondly, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And third, we got Nikola Jokic. All 3 of them have legitimate case, but for different reasons, I ultimately leave them just outside my top 10. So let's start at number 10, Stephen Curry. We all remember this shot. That wasn't just a game winner against Oklahoma City. It was the moment basketball changed forever. His resume speaks for itself. Across 17 seasons, Curry has averaged 24.7 points, 6.4 assists, 4.7 rebounds, 1.5 steals, while shooting an incredible 47.1% from the field, 42.3% from 3, and 91.1% from free throw line, making him one of the most efficient high-volume scorer in the league. His peak came between 2014-15 until 2018-19 season. During that 5-year stretch, Curry led the Warriors to 5 consecutive NBA Finals, winning 3 championships. He became the first and only player to win unanimous MVP after averaging 30.1 points while shooting 50-40-90 split. The reason Steph Curry is at 10 is because he played with lots and lots of Hall of Famers like Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant. That gives Curry some unfair advantage that other players in this list might not have. At number 9 spot, Kobe Bean Bryant. We all remember this 81-point game by Kobe, right? Few players in the NBA history have built a resume as complete as Kobe. Across 20 career years, Kobe averaged 25 points, 5.2 rebounds, 4.7 assists with 1.4 steal while shooting an incredible 44.7% in his era. His peak came with 2005 and 6 season until 2009 and 10 season. During that 5-year stretch, he nearly averaged 30 points per game while winning 2 NBA championships, 2 Finals MVP, and the 2008-7 MVP. Interestingly, many people consider his 2001 playoff run to be his best, even though Shaq won the Finals MVP that year. He averaged nearly 30 points throughout the postseason and dominated the Western Conference, where many people believe that the real champion was decided. I cannot rank him higher than 9 because compared to other players above him, his individual resume isn't quite as overwhelming. He won only 1 regular season MVP, spent the first half of his career alongside another top 10 player in Shaquille O'Neal. Number 8, Hakeem Olajuwon. We all remember his signature move, the Dream Shake. The Dream built one of the most complete resume any center has ever had. Over 18 career with average of 21.8 points, 11.1 rebounds, 1.7 assists, 1.7 steal, and 3.1 block. He remained as the only player in NBA history to record over 2,000 steals and 3,000 blocks, a testament to just how unique his defensive impact was. Some say he is the greatest rim protector of all time since he holds the record for the most blocks in NBA history. Although he was already an elite player at the start, I consider his peak to be from 1991-1992 season until 1996-1997 season. During that stretch, he won 2 MVPs, 2 NBA championships, 2 Defensive Player of the Year, and 2 Finals MVP, showing how great he is in his prime. In the playoffs, he dominated all the center in the league. He dominated David Robinson, Shaq, Patrick Ewing, and many more. I think putting him at number 8 is great because Despite his insane peak, his championship resume isn't as extensive as other players above him. Number 7. Shaquille O'Neal. At nearly 7'1" and over 320 pounds, no one plays like him in the league. When we look at it, very few players in NBA history put together a resume as dominant as Shaq. Across 19 NBA seasons, Shaq averaged roughly 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks per game while shooting 58.2% from the field, one of the highest marks ever for a high-volume scorer. Although he was already a superstar throughout the 90s, his absolute peak came between the 1999-2000 season until 2002 and 2003 season. During that stretch, he won 3 consecutive NBA championships, 3 finals MVP, 1 regular season MVP, and 2 scoring titles. His dominance didn't disappear in the postseason. During the Lakers' three-peat era from 2000 until 2002, he averaged nearly 30 points and 15 rebounds in the NBA Finals, winning every Finals MVP. The biggest reason I do not rank him higher is his longevity and consistency. Despite having one of the highest peaks in NBA history, injuries, conditioning, and declining prevent him from reaching the top. Number 6. Larry Bird. He's the embodiment of confidence. He built one of the greatest resumes in NBA history in just 13 seasons. Across 13 seasons, Bird averaged 24.3 points, 10 rebounds, 6.3 assists, with 1.7 steals, while shooting an absurdly 49.6% from the field and 37.6% from 3. He became the first player in NBA history to average over 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists for an entire season, showing just how complete his game was. His peak came between the 83-84 season until 87-88 season. In that span, he led the Celtics to 3 NBA Finals appearances and 2 championships. Most impressively, Bird won 3 consecutive MVP awards from 1984 to 1986, a feat achieved by only 3 players in NBA history. His impact went far beyond the box score, whether it was hitting clutch shots, making impossible passes, controlling the pace of the game, or elevating his teammate. Bird consistently delivered when the stake is at the highest. Despite having an impressive career, his longevity is his biggest problem. Bird simply didn't have enough years at an elite level to build an even stronger resume. Even so, his combination of peak performance, versatility, leadership, and winning makes him one of the best players ever. Number 5. Tim Duncan, the big fundamental. Tim quietly assembled one of the greatest resumes in NBA history. His 19th season, Duncan averaged 19 points, 10.8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2.2 blocks. His scoring number might not stand out, but his impact came from anchoring elite defense, protecting the rim, and making winning plays on both ends of the floor. His peak came between the 01-02 season until 06-07 season. During that stretch, he won 2 regular season MVPs, 3 NBA championships, and 2 finals MVP. Despite never winning Defensive Player of the Year, Duncan finished his career with the most all-defensive team selection in NBA history, showing just how consistent he was at both ends of the floor. He reached 6 NBA Finals and won 5 of them, and was the defensive anchor behind one of the greatest dynasties in the league. Something more impressive is that he won championships across 3 different decades, while remaining as the foundation of the Spurs throughout his entire career. The reason why I cannot put him higher is because he is not the most explosive scorer, the most athletic player, or the flashiest superstar. Instead, his greatness comes from consistency, elite defense, leadership, and unmatched ability to make winning basketball plays. Number 4. Magic Johnson. Irvin Magic Johnson, with a career resume that stands out as the greatest for the point guard position. Over his 13-year career, Magic built reputation as the supreme point guard, with average of 19.5 points, 11.2 rebounds, 7.2 assists, and 1.9 steals, while shooting 54.1% from the field. Magic redefined what a point guard could be. Standing 6'9", he could score, rebound, orchestrate an offense unlike anyone before him. His peak started in 1986-87 season until 1989-1990 season. In 4-season stretch, he won 3 MVPs and made 3 finals. He wasn't just the best passer of his generation. He became the face of Showtime Lakers, leading the one of the fastest, most entertaining, and most successful offense in NBA history. He remains the only rookie in NBA history to win Finals MVP. The biggest reason why I don't rank him higher is because his longevity. Just like Larry Bird, his career was cut short to only 13 seasons, preventing him from adding more All-NBA selection, MVP, and also championship. Number 3. Lou Alcindor. Lou Alcindor, or we know it as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Few players in NBA history have assembled a resume this complete. For decades, Kareem was widely regarded as the greatest player in NBA history, with insane career average of 24.6 points, 11.2 rebounds, 3.6 assists, roughly a steal, and 2.6 blocks in over 20 seasons. He is a menace on both ends of the floor. We never truly know how good Kareem was defensively because his first 4 seasons, block was not recorded yet. His prime lasted 2 decades, which is insane, but his peak came between 1970-71 season through 1976-77 season. He is the only player to win 6 regular season MVP, the most in NBA history. He dominated both ends of the floor, and even today, very few players have ever reached that level of sustain. The biggest reason I do not rank Kareem higher is that a significant portion of his championship came alongside Magic Johnson and other top 5 players in NBA history. While Kareem remained as an elite player, he wasn't always the Lakers' best player during that dynasty. Number 2. LeBron James. Since you already know who is my number 1, let's compare the 2 greatest players ever, and finally explain why Michael Jordan took the top spot on my list. Here are their stats. At the first glance, LeBron's career number might look better. With him still playing, they'll only become more impressive, but greatness isn't only determined by career totals. Peak performance matters just as much, and that's where the debate really began. Some noticeable things that change is their win shares and gameplay. Despite having 7 seasons, MJ played 47 games more and having 17.9 win share higher than LeBron. What's more impressive is that Jordan produced comparable or even better efficiency while taking far more mid-range and perimeter shot in era with tougher spacing and no 3-second rule. But if we just compare raw number, it doesn't tell us the whole story. So let's include what they achieved in this 7 years. When comparing just their pick, Jordan's resume still has the edges. His combination of championship, scoring titles, defensive accolades, and individual dominance is simply unmatched. Even when we look at their whole achievement, even over their entire careers, Jordan still holds the edge in major individual accolades and championship, while LeBron's greatest advantage is his unmatched longevity, as he is entering his 24th season, so I'm going to show you their playoff stats as well, since playoff is where it matters the most. So after all of that, I conclude that Jordan is my number 1. But let me ask you this, would you rather have the highest mountain or the longest mountain range? If you choose the highest mountain, then you will also choose Jordan like me. But if you choose the longest mountain range, that means you will choose LeBron. I choose Jordan because I value peak higher than longevity, but you can have your own opinion. So this is going to be my list.